The museum's been around for about 130 years and it's excavated all over the world. We've had over 300 expeditions and we continue to do that to this day. Last summer we had over 20 expeditions, again, just about every continent on the globe. We've always at our heart been a research and a teaching institution, but we've also taken very seriously our mandate for outreach and student engagement across the city. And we very much wanted to reach out to Title I schools. And that's why we launched this ambitious Annenberg program to essentially get kids from the inner city to come in for free.
Unpacking the Past is a relatively new program from the Penn Museum, and the concept is for us to support the learning of the 7th grade students in Philadelphia public and low-income Title I charter schools. We thought it was important to include an outreach component where we go to the classrooms on their home turf and we introduce ourselves, we introduce the museum.
In order to be able to come to a different section of the city, which is West Philadelphia, because a lot of our students have not had an opportunity to even visit a museum, let alone go to a program that's interactive.
We really want to get the kids curious, and one of the ways that we do that is we bring replica artifacts and we give them to the groups of kids and we have them examine them and try to figure out what story that artifact is telling.
We believe that museums can form transformational moments for children. They can come to a museum and see the world completely differently. And we really wanted to seize that opportunity to provide a moment in a child's life where they see that museums are for them, and they perhaps could see themselves as being an archaeologist or being an anthropologist.
We do a mummy makers workshop where we go step by step and explain how the ancient Egyptians were able to preserve these bodies. We show them the Jello brain to show how you can actually get something as big as the brain out through the nose. And the way that you do that is you scramble it up until it trickles out the nose. So that is a very popular part of the day. Sometimes when you get the kids out of the classroom, a whole different group of kids shines. When they're here and the focus is on inquiry and what do you observe and what do you think, there's kids that come out of the woodwork and the teacher's saying, wow.
Some kids actually went online and downloaded hieroglyphics and cartouches and were trying to figure out what they meant. And actually one kid, Kev, had a book where he copied the hieroglyphics. I was just blown away. Students
and the teachers, after they participate, they get a voucher that they can bring back and trade in for a free year-long family membership.
Right now, our goal is to get every single 7th grade student in Philadelphia to come to the museum. Ideally, I'd like to have them all.
This year, we're up something like 28%. We're reaching over 5,500 students.
When I look at their experiences here from first-hand observation, I think the impact is going to be quite profound. At the very least, they will never forget the experience they felt of being in a museum and realizing that it's actually for them.